Chef Buck here, and today we're going to make some very easy oatmeal drop cookies. We're all losing a lot of weight, so we need to figure out a simple way to pack on the pounds and fill out our britches. Just super simple assortment of ingredients: little all-purpose flour, rolled oats, I got some baking powder, baking soda, salt, and cinnamon. Just give your dry ingredients a quick mix. So now we'll set that aside, and then we'll throw our wet ingredients together. 1 egg, a little bloop bloop of vanilla, then we'll give our egg a little whisk. Then we're going to throw in our sugar and then a little bit of butter. Then we'll just get all this cream together. And you can use a mixer if you want, but it's no necesito if you got one of these. I got all the power I need for making cookies. Now if you want me to cut the yard, I don't know if I got enough power for that. So we got our wet ingredients mixed up and our dry, and now we'll just blend these together. And you could just do it itsy bitsy teeny tiny at a time, or you can do that. You just want to mix it together until all the dry is wet. Now we're going to add in our accoutrement. Boom, some nuts. Just using walnuts. You could use whatever kind of nuts you like. And then you can throw in some raisins if you want, but we made batch the other day with a lot of raisins. So I'm going to go raisin free and do some chips instead. These are butterscotch chips. And as much as you like, but you can use butterscotch, you can use milk chocolate, dark chocolate, you can put M&Ms in here. So let's see how many cookies we can get out of this. And we're going to try to make them kind of small today. You can cook them on a little bit of parchment paper if you like. We're just going to lightly spray a baking pan. And make some dinky-doo cookies. We're going to make them bite size so that maybe they'll last a little longer. And you can make them whatever size you like, but you want them to be uniform so that they'll bake evenly. You really got to concentrate to make small ones. And you want to space them out, give them about a 1/2 inch at least between your cookies. Now these are pretty thick, and they should keep their shape fairly well. They're not going to spread out too much in the oven. Okay, and that's going to fill my pan up right there. Go through and mash the ones together that need mashing. So our pan's full, and we'll slide it in the oven. We got it preheated at 350 degrees. Boom, and I'm going to set my timer for 11 minutes. And this is how much dough I have left. So I'm going to go ahead and spray me another pan and get that ready to bake. Beep, 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 beep. That sounds like an Addams Family oven. Now these cookies don't color up a whole lot, but let's take a look at the bottom here. Let's see. Oop, not really that much color. I think they can go for a few more minutes. So I'm going to slide it back in the oven and let it bake away for another couple of minutes. You can adjust the cooking time depending on the size of your cookie. Beep, 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 beep. So that should do it. Alrighty. We got a little bit more color right there. Now sometimes these cookies can be crumbly when you get them right out of the oven, so you might want to give them a moment before you transfer them over to a wire rack, but these actually look like they're in pretty good shape. You can really adjust the amount of chips that you put in these cookies and nuts. Definitely give this easy cookie recipe a try. Go over to myfoodchannel.com. You can print the recipe there, check out all our recipes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.